We only want Allah Jalla Jalaluhu's reward. And we know we're not going to receive His entire reward while we're still walking the face of this earth. Unfortunately, there are many people who are looking for the reward of this earth more so than the reward of the beloved one. So that's unfortunately not us. So if you're going to stand, again, stand for the cause. And the cause is the Shahada. But yours truly is a mere tool. He doesn't even exist, So please, as Sayyidina Uthman bin Affan radiallahu anhu did as he left the earth, it was that he sacrificed his life instead of having one drop of blood of the Muslimin spilled. And if we really do follow the examples of the righteous, then we will take that too. We are not inciting any type of verbal or physical violence in any way, shape, or form. We are here to state the facts, in its entirety, without adding or subtracting anything from it. That's all. It's very clear. This Quranic revolution is an intellectual revolution, it's a civil revolution, it's a spiritual revolution, it's a mystical revolution, it's a professional revolution. We do not need any type of, agitations unnecessarily, none of that, So if that makes sense to you, then I think then your question has been answered.
Okay. So, let me think. But they were threatening each other. It was Mahmud mainly who was going after him.
Okay. But what I'm telling everyone is the same that I'm repeating one more time. No one is here to go after any other individual.
But he was making fun of you in the book club. We were
I don't give 2 cents what anyone says about yours truly in an unjustifiable manner. Whomsoever says something that is unjustifiable, they're only dishing out the blessings and the reward of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu to me, because they only despise me for standing on the cause of the Shahada, this Quranic revolution, and we understand that. We don't mind. We're here to take on and to carry on with the mission of the Shahada, the mission of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. We really do not have any other purpose to be on this earth than to carry on with his mission. So all these distractions, all of these, misrepresentations, these fabrications, these morals that are clearly not of the Quran, we don't have anything to do with them. We're far from them. We don't want to be associated with them. It's not very difficult to ask that, If someone wants to, insult or, misrepresent yours truly, go right ahead. You're not going to find anything that you will be able to misrepresent me with as long as I have the Quran. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So, and that's my response to that, and I want to keep it simple if you do not mind.
Fair enough. Alright, I gotta pray after, but it was good catching up with you. I'm glad I got that.
Well, good. Yeah, inshallah, we will remember dua. And you youngsters who are at the universities, just remember to keep it civil and remember to stay steady. Remember to call, with the intention of Allah's reward alone. And if in fact, law enforcement wants to, clear whatever area, that's fine. Let them do it. If they want to barricade it too, let them do it. At the end of the day, the truth will still prevail over falsehood, no matter what, And keep them in your dua, the oppressed, wherever they are, whether they're in, United States, whether they're in China, whether they're in Gaza, wherever in the world. People who are oppressed, poverty and, deception and deceiving, all these things are going on. Just make dua. And you try to do better, within your own self. Because do not forget, being mindful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to enable you to do righteous deeds only for Him and for His reward alone. And that's more important than any other deed that you do, the righteous deeds. More than anything else. No one can give you the reward that Allah gives. And the righteous deed is what He rewards for. He doesn't reward for any other deed. So we have to be mindful of that. We go to pray, we're in the state of khushu'. Otherwise, it's not accepted. Any other worship, actions or deeds of worship, no khushu', no, sincere mining or no sincere remembrance of Allah from the heart, no dwelling on that intention with piety. Jalla Jalaluhu does not accept deeds that are not done through piety. So remember that, inshallah. And you're going to be here, right? You're on your way next week or the following week, inshallah?
Inshallah on Sunday. We'll have a book club meeting at some point in the summer.
No, really, I have to say also that, you calling and trying to figure out ICVA president, that's kind of, I cannot believe that you all had this type of discussion anyway. Are you serious though?
Yeah, we had it earlier. It was a misunderstanding because I don't know how he even got in the call, but it was one of those, it was one of those bigger calls, and we went back and forth and then ended. Not really me though, to be honest. I was there listening, but it was really, I swear to God, it was Mahmoud and him going at it. So.
But I mean, I know him well enough to know that he has nothing to go back and forth about. And
it wasn't really to specifics. It was just trash talk.
Yes, he has nothing to go back and forth about. But if he did again, same applies. We're here just to state the truth, the entire truth, nothing save the truth. People are in a very big bind right now because the master of deceptions are being exposed. So if the master is being exposed, how about the disciples, the students? They really are worrying. So that's what's happening right now. And I cannot blame, Brother Mahmoud for coming to some effort of assisting and aiding, and the effort, because the effort is a noble effort. For what reason do you think you're going to be able to get away with undermining that in which Allah has made virtuous? Everything that we're standing on is for the virtuous Quran. So how do you think you're going to get away with somehow putting it down when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون. They think they're deceiving Allah and those who believe, but they're only deceiving themselves, only if they knew, right? Jalla Jalaluhu's words. So, let the people be in the state that they are in. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, كُلُّ حِزْبٍ بِمَا لَدَيْهِمْ فَرِحُونَ. Even in His punishment there is justice. Everybody will be satisfied with that in which they receive for their doings. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad. Okay, so Mr. Kareem, and my best to everyone there at, again, I thought it was MIT, but it's not MIT, so I'm happy you're safe, because the demonstrations, Mr. Kareem, I thought Mr. Kareem was at the forefront. I thought maybe he even got arrested.
Nah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical of the effectiveness,
Yeah, I know. But wallahi, we have to be mindful of the traditions. Be mindful of the traditions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because in the Meccan period prior to migration, they did some networking, some intelligence, operations they conducted in order to migrate. And then once they migrated, they had to patrol the area, You know, so all this junk about the fact that, you know, there was no physical, we always have something physical that we can do to aid civilly, professionally, intellectually to the cause of the Shahada. And this is our job, and we're going to comply with the command of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, regardless of who, what, when, where someone thinks that it is otherwise. We are not going to tolerate that. We have our orders and we will follow through. All right, Mr. Karim. Barakallahu feekum.
Barakallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.